In the days when Israel was under the rule of the Philistines, the people cried out for deliverance. For many years they lived in fear and oppression, but God had already prepared a deliverer. In the town of Zorah lived a man named Manoah and his wife. They had no children. One day, an angel of the Lord appeared to Manoah's wife and told her she would give birth to a son. The child would be set apart for God from birth. No razor would ever touch his head. And he would begin to deliver Israel from the Philistines. The child was born, and they named him Samson. As he grew, the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and God blessed him with extraordinary strength. One day, as Samson was traveling, a fierce lion attacked him. The Spirit of the Lord rushed upon him, and he tore the lion apart with his bare hands. At another time, when the Philistines came against him, Samson struck down 1,000 men using only the jawbone of a donkey. His strength was unmatched, and his enemies feared him. Yet Samson struggled with desire and disobedience. He fell in love with a Philistine woman named Delilah. The rulers of the Philistines came to her and offered her silver if she would discover the secret of Samson's strength. Day after day, Delilah pressed Samson with questions until he could no longer resist. At last, Samson revealed the truth. He told her that he had been dedicated to God as a Nazirite from birth, and that if his hair were shaved, his strength would leave him. That night, while Samson slept, Delilah called for a man to shave his hair. When Samson awoke, he thought his strength would return as before, but it did not. The Lord had departed from him. The Philistines seized him, gouged out his eyes, and bound him in chains. He was taken to prison and forced to grind grain like a slave. As time passed, Samson's hair began to grow again. One day, the Philistines gathered in the temple of their god to celebrate Samson's capture. They brought him out to entertain them. Blind and weak, Samson was led between the pillars of the temple. There, Samson prayed to God one final time. He asked the Lord to remember him and give him strength once more. God heard his prayer. Samson pushed against the pillars with all his might. The temple collapsed, killing the Philistine leaders and many others. Samson died that day, but in his death, he destroyed more enemies than he had during his life. Though his life was marked by failure and weakness, God still fulfilled his purpose through him, showing that even the broken can be used when they turn back to God.